Hello, Aries. I hope you're doing amazing. Hello, my name is Amber. Nice to meet you if you're new. If you're returning, thank you for lending your energy to the channel. I appreciate you. So this is going to be your general reading for December. Yeah. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button if you'd like to know when the next video will be posted. If you need a private reading, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Links in the description box below, or you can go to the website up above right there, and we will be more than happy to set you up an appointment and we can heal together. If you would like early access to these videos, plus the bonus content from anything I post on social media or here on this channel, please join Patreon. Links in the description box below. Also, the links for Instagram and Facebook are there as well. Check that out. Lots of useful information there. Full moon, new moon transits, weekly energy, pick a cards, and things like that. So on and so forth. I can't think right now. But, yeah, check that out. Also, I will be doing a sneak peek into 2021 readings. Yours will be out, I want to say the 1st of December. Yeah, the 1st of December. So check that out. There will be an extended, and there will be an entry for a personal reading as well. Like, if you go to my website, you can get a personal reading for a sneak peek into 2021 for yourself specifically. So that will be out when that's posted as well. Yeah. Please remember, this is a general reading. If it doesn't fit, don't make it. You don't want those problems, Aries. Check your moon, rising, or Venus sign if that doesn't resonate. And we're going to jump into your December reading, okay? So, Aries for December. Aries, in December, you are making really big strides for yourself. I feel like you have overcome some really personal struggles in your life, and finally, your new beginnings are starting to take hold, right? You have moved all your pieces into place, and you're doing everything that you should have been doing, and things are just working out in your favor. So this feels like a really good month for you, or at least the beginning of the month, because you know I do the check-ins for mid-month. But yeah, feels really good. You're moving forward, you're speaking your mind. Shadow energy, we have the skull of darkness, blind spots. What this is saying to me is, even though you are doing everything you're supposed to do, okay, I do feel like there are things that you are going to encounter that you didn't think of before. So let's say that you are switching jobs, okay? So I feel like you may have gotten a new place, you may have prepared for a new job and all that kind of stuff. I feel like there's going to be something like you forgot to switch over your car insurance or something like that. I feel like they're little small things, but you don't need to blow them out of proportion, okay? That's what I'm getting for it. Some of you, I feel like the energy is a little how can I explain that? It's a little temperamental, okay? Because you're going through some changes and you want to find something to like kind of like be upset about, but things are going good, okay? That's for some of you, not all of you. I can tell you that for sure. Some of you are on the lower end of this vibration, and that will be more of a problem than people that are on the higher end of it. That's an easier way to say it, okay? So then we have broken dreams. Only you can accept or reject your dreams. Yeah. So basically your mindset dictates how you feel about where you're going, because things are working out in your favor. It's just for you to see that things are going really well. But you need to find balance in your truth. And sometimes exercising your truth brings conflict or problems with other people in your life or other situations, you know, because you're traveling down a new path, you know. So you're going to encounter things that you were not sure about or that you didn't think about at that moment. But it doesn't mean that you should stop. It just means that you should keep pushing through. We have Seeker as your archetype energy. And this is really, really good because, you know, you have a thirst to be your true authentic self. And that's what's driving you forward right now, Aries. Yeah, the shadow energy, it's kind of like, for those of you on the lower vibration, when you get there, or when you get into this energy, the fear sets in about you not knowing exactly where to go, instead of looking at it as this really exciting opportunity for yourself. And that's for those of you on the lower vibration, not everyone, okay? All right, so Aries. Yeah, everything is just lining up. It has been lining up for you to make these choices and decisions and to move forward and to make these changes. A lot of you are going through with divorces or making really big professional changes in your life, like getting a new job. It's something really big for you that's happening. And everything has just set a path in order for you to do this. So it's kind of like you're accepting the success of what was to be for your higher self, and you're walking through that. This, with this card here, milestone, Aries, I feel like December marks a very exciting month for you. It's a very exciting time in you fully engaging in who you are, who you want to be, and for you to just be happy in that energy and thankful and open and all of that, you know. Things are finally taking place. You can release some burdens. It's like, just be happy about this big move that you're making for yourself during this time. This is not a time to really be sad or fickle or upset. This is a time to celebrate, to me. Okay. So we have the Fool, absolutely. The Eight of Cups, Two of Rods, Four of Rods, Ace of Wands, Page of Rods. Ooh, this is good. Three of Swords, Ten of Cups, fantastic. Seven of Rods. Bottom of the deck, as a reader, I take the last four cards. Those of you who know me, you know the drill. So, you got a message a long time ago about what it is that you should have done with your life, or what was next for you. And I feel like it was a really hard journey, but you were doing it. You may have done it slowly, but it was in your heart and soul. And it's like you knew that that's what you needed to do for yourself. So you did that. You did the thing, Aries. That's basically what I'm seeing, okay? Now that you have fully made that judgment and made that choice, you know, you finally did it. I feel like this is a time where what you have done is settling into yourself, and you're starting to balance that situation, like the idea of what it is that you have accomplished. And this is about being happy. For some of you, you've worked really hard on a relationship and it worked out. You'll know that it's you because it worked out. Okay, this is not an in the future thing. This is a now. That has worked out. Like you prepared a way or did something to someone to get them to see that they needed to pay attention, and they paid attention. Okay. So, Fool card. This is new beginnings. This is new beginnings, moving forward on your path. Very excited about what's to come, optimistic, taking new chances. You know, this is like being comfortable in your own space, is what I'm seeing. So you took a risk to be comfortable in your space, to be happy in your environment, to be happy with what was going on around you. And it involved you leaving behind something that wasn't fulfilling to you, whether this be a career, a relationship, or whatever that is. So you left that energy behind, okay, because you felt like there was something better for you. It was just aligned at this time for you to take that risk. And now you're moving on to your future. And I feel like with this Two of Rods, it gives me an energy of freedom. So you have a choice to move in any direction that you want to, or go anywhere that you like. You have that option, right? For some of you, there is someone who is trying to make a decision about what to do because you took a risk to move out of a situation, okay? So it's like they're adjusting to this new energy and they are trying to make decisions for themselves. What's interesting is I feel like they waited to make a decision. They feel as though you imposed on them this new energy. Like you're changing, you're doing things, you're making moves for yourself and walking away. And they're like, well, I didn't see this coming. But what I'm feeling is all the signs were there. They just chose not to see those signs. They chose not to process that energy. Okay. So now this is kind of like a woe is me energy. Why did this person do this? Why did this happen? Blah, 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 blah. So they're not looking at this as an opportunity for them to move forward or to do better. They're just holding on to that energy. Okay. That's for some of you. For some of you, this kicked a person in the butt to try something new with you. Or this person's just going to try anyway. Okay? They're either going to be in the woe is me energy or they're going to try to get you back. So, yeah, you made a move that was best for yourself. I feel like this is a winning moment. Congratulations for you. This risk that you took found steady ground. So it's like taking a leap into a sand pit and not knowing if it's going to be sinking sand or sturdy sand. And it just happened to land you in sturdy sand. So you're doing really well. You're very optimistic about the new beginnings and what's going to happen for you. I feel like they're showing me like your path is lightening up because of it, right? It's like you finally made the move and it let go of a lot of emotional turmoil or burdens that you had, you know, where you thought you had to like maybe whatever this was in the past was the only thing that you had. So you held on to it. When you released it, you realized that you had the whole world in your hands. Like the whole world was your oyster. So now you're on a new path to do something new, to look for something new. This is a good time to, if there is a hobby that you wanted to try, if there is a career that you wanted to go in, if there is a better relationship that you wanted to go for, this is the time to do all those things, to try something new, to explore, to try your hand at something exciting. It's like getting back to your fiery energy, being excited about things. And I feel like this brings about balance to you, whether you know it or not, you know, leaving whatever this was behind and taking a risk. So all this energy is just kind of molding together because it was the move that you needed to make for yourself. Yeah. So leaving all these things behind, you know, this is an energy of there's still things that need to be like adjusted or dealt with. So everything isn't completely done, but you have landed on solid ground. So it's like you have something to bounce off of or to push off of. You're not just floating in, you know, in time and space. And because you have that solid ground, you have something to be happy about, you know. You're happy that you were successful at what you did. You're happy that you did what you had to do. I feel like someone around you, honestly, is thinking about the new journey and what they're going to do. What's interesting is I feel as though this person is going to try to show you up or do something to aggravate you if this is a person around you that you had to leave. If you're leaving a job, I feel like your job's going to do something to aggravate you. I don't know why I feel like they're trying to suppress your optimism about things. This is like, with the Seven of Wands, this is like one last hit. It feels like to me. One last bit of defensiveness. But if you stand up for what you have, you're really happy. So I feel like it's like whatever. I mean, what is it now at this point, you know? What are you going to do? I've already emotionally walked away from this, so whatever you bring to me is not going to hurt me. And that's why I feel like this is a really big moment for you. Because you're balanced, you know? Everything that you thought, everything that you pushed for is now in reality. So now you're walking in that energy. Aries, that's phenomenal, okay? So let's clarify. I don't know why, but this is taking forever. I'm not getting that little click, you know, to stop shuffling it, so. I'm trying to think if there's something else they want me to see, that's why, but I don't see anything. I don't see anything about money and career. I see more of, well, I see career like you taking off and making the changes and decisions that you need to make to start a new beginning, but nothing else besides that. Okay, Two of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Wands, Ten of Wands, King of Swords, Star, Justice in reverse, Tower, Judgment, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Cups in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. Subconscious energy, we have the Sun in reverse and the Page of Wands. So this is something that once made you happy in your life, okay? Or what you thought once made you happy. But you know how sometimes you can be too close to things and you don't see the problems or the issues at hand? That's what was happening here. But I feel like you broke away from that and got a new perspective. And the optimism of the new future for you is just fantastic. I have nothing bad to say at all, Aries. So you notice that your life was out of balance, or you and your career, or you and this person were going in two different directions, and that needed to change. And that's where this risk was taken. It's like I want to say they're telling me like the final risk, the big risk, the main risk that needed to be taken. And I do feel like over time you had to knock down little obstacles to get where you are, and now you're finally clear to move forward. And I feel like you're moving towards your wish fulfillment, okay? I feel like whoever you're dealing with, as you wrap up, probably like move out or change things, somebody or your job is trying to make it really hard for you moving away. Okay. And I feel like this is just them. They know that it's the right thing to do. I just feel like they didn't think that you would actually do that. Yeah. It's like somebody thought that they had you with the Hierophant in reverse and the Empress. Somebody thought that they had you and you would always try to nurture the situation or make it better. But the fact that you're taking your power back is really setting them off. Yeah. It's like you're taking your heart, your power back, and it's like this is not your main concern, or this is not where you find your stability. You know that you deserve more than this, and that makes them feel less confident because they don't have control, you know. So you have hope, like I said, because I feel like now you're on solid ground. It's almost like you found balance in the scheme of the world, right? So not just within yourself, Aries, but also with the collective and you. So, you know, like you have healed a part of you that needs to be healed, or you're very much on solid ground to be able to completely do that. Yeah, it feels good, and you should be proud of yourself to balance an injustice in your life. You know, now you're able to do that because you're free with the solid foundation you have to now just move into wherever you desire to be, or whoever you desire to be. Okay. I do feel like your past does not want to let you go, whether this be a job or this person. It's kind of like they feel like it's unjust, like it's sudden, but I feel like it's been happening. They just haven't been processing it the way that they should. They've been processing it like a child, or like it's a small thing, or a small thing that you were focused on, not seeing that the big choice was being made here with the Judgment card. So that's something they're going to have to deal with on their own. I don't really care about how they feel. Page of Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles, the world is your oyster, and I feel like you're learning about what it is that you want. You know, when you separate from something that has been a steady path in your life, you're now able, you know, and it didn't make you happy, you're now able to do whatever you want. So the world is your oyster. And with the Page of Pentacles, I feel like you're being practical now about what it is that you want. So it's less about the dream and more about what you can achieve. I do feel like it's a little bit scary because, you know, it's new. I get that. And you're not fully developed in it, or it hasn't made you fully happy, you know, because you don't really know what's going to happen, but you have to be optimistic about the future. Yeah. So don't let your ego hold on. This is the Strength in reverse and the Four of Pentacles. So don't let your ego try to hold you down or make you feel bad about separating from something or about the change. Because this is a really happy, auspicious is the word that they're giving me. I don't know why. This is a really joyful time for you, right? And this is not a time to be passive. This is a time to fight for what you want, because the doors are opening for you and you have this optimism that you can use to your benefit. Okay. If you don't fight, you will get stuck. Okay. So keep pushing through. Two of Wands in reverse and the Hermit in reverse. Yeah. It's time to make decisions about the future, redefine things that weren't working and go towards the things that are, right? You've done a lot of holding yourself back. You've done a lot of inner analyzing. You've done a lot of processing inside what you should do. And now is your time to take action. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card, the Temperance. Beautiful. So it's about finding that balance in between yourself, right? The balance with, yeah, you lost something. It's sad. But yes, I have all of this optimism about this wonderful future that I can have. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to pull some journaling cards for you, my beautiful Aries. What is the one thing I can do today to get closer to my ideal life? Hello. What are some of the best feelings in life? Sorry if y'all can hear that. My neighbors are, I don't know, having a party outside. Who knows? Okay, and what are my core values and how are they reflected in my life and my daily decisions? So those are your 3 journaling cards. And Aries, thank you so much for being here. Your reading was phenomenal. I pray for you and wish for you to have nothing but the best. Stay blessed. I love you. And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.